In tonight's episode, we take a step back from shooting Klingon, Borg and Gorn to take a humorous look at all of the different currency systems available to us. We also take a trek across to Memory Alpha to learn all about crafting, and we make some stuff, and we check out our first daily challenge as well. So please join me for Star Trek Online. Oh, greetings guys, my name is Lieutenant TheAdiposeTV, and I have made my way back to Space Dock to try and work out how the kind of currency stuff works. Now, I'm sure you guys may be more experienced players than me, so if I get some stuff wrong, do feel free to correct me. But as far as I can understand, first of all, that's pretty cool. But secondly, there seems to be quite a few different types of currency in the game. We've got energy credits. As far as I can understand, if I just click on her, she kind of sells gun stuff. But this is this kind of blue stuff, which is all different forms of energy credits. And then this little lassie over here seems to sell kind of similar stuff to the girl on the left, but she sells it for this pink stuff, which is refined dilithium, which seems to be a slightly harder form to get through. Kind of, it says PvP missions and maybe a few like daily things, so it looks like that's kind of like the main currency, and then this is kind of like a sub currency. On top of that, we had the Z store. If you remember, I bought myself the little Enterprise kit. Ooh, and I'm gonna need to buy myself some of that. But that's for real money as opposed to in-game money. And just to make things even more complicated than that, I've discovered that different people seem to sell and buy things for different amounts as well, which I guess is kind of realistic. In that, you know, the different people have different demands for it. But if I click on this guy here, who's a commodity broker, and I try and sell stuff to him, just looking at a shields battery, if you click on it, you see on the right there it says that the value of it is actually 200, but he's only actually willing to pay 80 for it, which is just under 50% of its value, so maybe what, 40% of its value. But if I pop over to this young wee lassie over here that I was just talking to before, and go in there and then try and sell her the same thing, she's going to buy it for 50% of its value at 100. So it kind of looks like that it's worth kind of shopping around when trying to sell these items. It also looks like that there is a way of just kind of discarding the shields battery, and it'll say I'll get various energy credits for it. But if I just show you, at the moment I'm on 542. If we just discard one of them, 542, and like that sold for 80 energy credits. So again, not as many as the girl over there. So it looks like the kind of maybe the human NPCs, maybe, or maybe it's something to do with the fact that she's Federation. But certainly she seems more willing to buy for more. But then on top of that, just to go extra crazy with this, there's this huge exchange thing over here, which I found along with Mr. Jiggly Man. And this is like kind of like a player interaction exchange, and where I can buy from other people that have put stuff into the store. So if I just I don't know, if I just let's just hit data samples, whatever they are. Oh, that's the stuff we pick up from those anomalies. All of these are being sold by other human players at various different prices, and you'll see the same product is here multiple times, but maybe sold for a different amount depending on who's selling it and what price they put on. And I can then put my items on here as well, and I can more or less choose my price. If I just chuck on one shields battery, I can then put in my price, so I could sell it for like, I don't know, 10,000, 800 or whatever. But of course, then I'm reliant on someone actually wanting to buy it for the same amount. So if I just type in shields battery and buy, then I can probably then see what everyone else is kind of selling it for: 720, 800, 948. So it looks like I can kind of make more money by selling it through the exchange, but then I'm probably reliant on people actually buying it for that particular amount if they wanted to buy it, or if they have a need for it. So it looks like there's loads of different ways of making money. The quick ways, of course, are just going to be hit discard, and I think I can hit discard. That option was actually available when I was mid-mission. So it looks like you can get rid of stuff wherever you are in the world for about 40% of its value, or perhaps I can come and find come to travel to a space dock and sell things for about 50% of their value, or I can try and sell it on the exchange for more than its original value, as long as someone there is willing to buy it. So quite a complex little kind of an economy, really. So what I am gonna do, and I will cut absolutely most of this out of the videos. I'm going to go through what I've picked up, and any time I've got a kind of a duplicate. So, for example, I've got a shield array here, which is, I've got one that says dis and one that says pla. It seems to be the difference there. I assume that means something to do with disruptor shields, plasma shields, maybe. Oh yeah, there we go. Reduces disruptor damage, reduces plasma damage. But there's no point me keeping both of those, I don't think. So I'll probably sell those off. Directly through here for 50%, and a few other little things like that. I've picked up a couple of lock boxes, which I haven't yet researched. So if anyone can help me with those, do let me know. I've also picked up a couple of new little cool items as well. Remember last mission we got that phaser beam array, so I'm going to put that into place as well. And I can't quite see the difference here between an impulse engine and a combat impulse engine. It's something to do with speed versus auxiliary engines, but I haven't been able to find any interesting stuff on that. But anyway, I'm going to have a little sell so I become super duper rich. Okay, so we've had a nice little sell of a few of those little engine parts, and if you now look at my energy credits, I'm now on a cool 7,528. No dilithium at all, but I know the game hasn't thrown any kind of dilithium yet, Emmy, or dilithium missions, so I'm just going to assume that they are going to be coming later. I haven't used the human exchange store yet. I'm taking a kind of educated guess that I'll need more like high level stuff before I can sell it on, but I might be wrong, so do let me know in the comment section. But we have a mission called Scientific Mandate that we are working on. We picked this up a while ago and we haven't done it, and it's from the Admiral, as they all are, and we need to continue the scientific discoveries of the Federation, and to do so we need to go and speak to Commander Igen, who is who's this guy here? I've moved my like talk to button right down the bottom right hand side of the screen, so I find it kind of annoying the way things would kind of fly up in the middle of the screen. I won't be able to see anything, so I've moved that down there if you're wondering where on earth it has gone. So let's speak to this attractive and yet balding man.
Greetings, Lieutenant. Call me Egg, or everyone else does.
Egg?
I'm told it's a human expression, something about the scientists wearing eggs on their heads. But I'm sorry, I don't understand your humor. I'm in charge of the research here in the space dock. We have some resources here, but the real work these days is going on at Memory Alpha.
Well, what do you know about Memory Alpha?
The Federation and Starfleet have got the greatest minds in the universe who speak really, really slowly and talk about stuff. You should see it for yourself.
What's it like being you?
Oh, it's amazing. I have a really large forehead, and I can open beer cans with my skull, and I can hear the unborn microbes inside you.
Okay, good. Can I offer you any assistance?
I have some biological samples here that I don't have the equipment to fully analyze. I think they would be useful at the scientists for Memory Alpha. Could you deliver them for me? Thank you, bye.
Take the biological samples to the Commander Jenna Romani at Memory Alpha in the Tenobi sector. Sure, let's do it. Okay, so he's given me the sample. I have also discovered while wandering around here that there is a place called the Bank, as well as the exchange. You can look at that little signpost above my head. The exchange was where you can sell stuff to humans, and the bank is kind of like a storage thing that is separate from my inventory here. So I actually took all of my stuff that I've got from those anomaly things, and I've stuck them all in there for now, because my inventory was getting a wee bit crowded. Now, I also think that Mr. Admiral wanted to speak to us as well. He keeps messaging me and telling me to, like, call him at home, and it's getting a bit awkward, to be honest. But let's go and have a little chat with him face to face as we're here. Maybe exchange some stories about that time I blew up a ship and how he keeps messaging me, and fun stuff like that the kids will want to find out about. Admiral!
Hey, it's the security guys! How you guys doing?
Nice tail. And yes, I think I made some jokes about his fish tank last time, so I will not repeat them now. Greetings, Lieutenant. I have more orders for you. Oh, in fact, he's got loads for me. Oh yeah, this was that mission where he wanted me to like injure my own face for the sake of a tutorial. I think I'll leave that one for now. Let's have a go at... I think he was trying to give me this Kvarmach earlier, because we were involved in that kind of Klingon stuff. So let's click on that one. A representative from the Klingon Empire has agreed to meet with Marail Pari on Regulus 4. Lieutenant Pari is believed by some Klingons to be the Kvarmach, a savior figure. That may or may not be the case, but if it means that the Klingons are willing to talk peace with Starfleet, we shall take the opportunity to do so. Blah 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 blah. Oversee security for peace talks between Starfleet and the Klingon Empire in the Regulus system. You will receive skill points, expertise, a deflector array, and choose one of the following. 1. Field stabilizing warp core. Okay. Sounds good, but we will be going for this scientific one first. I'm just wondering if I should pick up any of these other missions here. Explore, blah blah blah. No, okay, I think I think unless they're kind of plotline missions, we will pick them up another time. Let's just check the other ones to boldly go. Explore, and yeah, let's just assume that that is the case. Right, to the ship. Yes, I want to beam up to my ship. Do you think it's rude to beam out of like the Admiral's quarters? Like, is there like protocols about where one can beam, where one can't beam, what colour one can beam at, how noisy what beam is, whether you beam like after 9 o'clock in the evening or before 7 o'clock in the morning? You know, I need to know these things. I don't want to offend people by accident. And my God, I'm the smallest ship in the whole place. Oh my God! I mean, just look at that. This is ridiculous. This is like trying to. It's all right. My little enterprise. You don't feel too ashamed, and don't be bothered by the fact you're going backwards. That's got nothing to do with anything. I'm sure one day you'll grow and have big swirly things like the big boys over there. Okay, right. Let's go to sector space, mainly because the noises are so loud I can't actually hear what's going on. And then we'll find out where we are going. To warp, make it so. God, everyone's bigger than me out here as well. I reckon they're just lining up to show off. Oh, that one's cool. Look at all that green stuff he's got along there. He looks kind of like part Klingon, part Borg type stuff. Don't they know the Federation is blue? Don't they know? Do they not understand? Right, so we need to go to... Talk to... I've just done that. I've done that bit. I've talked to Egen. Oh, deliver the sample to Commander Romain. Which is where? This is not helpful. It's not telling me where to go. Go to Memory Alpha. Okay, right, it's over there. Right, even though that bit's wrong, that bit's probably right. Go to Memory Alpha. Where is Memory Alpha? Map, system list. I don't see Memory Alpha. Memory Alpha. Memory Alpha. It's not there. Brilliant. There it is. It's in the Tenebia sector. Tenebia? Tenebia. It's the Tenebia sector here. Nope, that's not there either. So how am I supposed to get there then, hey? Hey? Hey, you haven't thought this through. Looks like I... Did they say it was in the Alpha Centauri sector? I don't know where I'm going! Oh yeah, it's in the Alpha Centauri sector. Yep, that's right. Okay, so warp to Alpha Centauri. Comes this thing is confusing. You'd think space travel would be easier. It's Leonard!
The loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
I don't really understand what Leonard just said, but it sounded very dramatic, and I'm sure will lead to war at some point. But a little bit lost on me, I'm afraid. Okay, so we're going at our lovely little slow warp speed while everyone else kind of zips past us. But I was watching an episode of Enterprise last night, Obviously the ship more or less the ship I'm kind of flying, and it was one of these episodes where they just get whooped by everyone else, and I kind of like that, you know, the idea that you know, if it's like the first vessel out here, that everything else really should be more powerful than you and should kick your ass. So I guess that's what's going on here. Everything else is just simply more powerful than us and kicking my little butt. Now there we go. There's the memory alpha system. And we approach it very, very quickly. That guy is evil, apparently. Intergalactic Kega Evil. Well, I guess at least his name is to the point. We can kind of see his motivations for things. Let's not accidentally travel into deep space, although quite what the difference between deep space and not deep space is, I'm not entirely sure. Right, enter the memory alpha system. And obviously some more big ships here to make me feel a little bit insignificant. Crap, look at the size of the deflector shield on that thing. It's crazy. Do I have to go and dock with something? What about this? Can I dock with this, or do I need to dock with the planet? Let's go to full impulse. Full impulse, Captain. Make it so! No, it's not giving me like a dock option. Ah, here we go. Beam down. Yes, I shall beam down to Memory Alpha to find Mr. Romaine. I wonder if this is going to be like a mission, or whether this is like, you know, like a shooting mission, or whether this is actually just a go and meet some chaps mission. It's very nice though. Look, little floating keyboards, like they had on like Minority Report and stuff. I wonder if computers will eventually be like that, you know, kind of floating, and we kind of tap against nothing. I think it'd be quite hard, you know, just like holding your hands floating in absolutely nothing for ages. I quite like the fact that I can kind of lean on my keyboard and stuff. You know, are you with me on this? I think we should make a little you know, like pressure group that, you know, people against hologrammatic keyboards and hologrammatic screens. And also think about the graphics as well. I've been like, if this screen here is hologrammatic, like you see where I'm kind of looking through it. It's not very immersive, is it? Because I can just see whatever's behind it straight through it. Can't think it through. I want to be lost in this world. Right, yellow spot is over here. So who are you? There you are, Commander Jenna Romana. Hello. Hey Jenna, I'm Addy, but you can call me Addy. Tell me, let me tell. Oh, I can't do her voice. Let's go. She can be Irish. Let me tell you what we do about the Memory Alpha. Or that's kind of Scottish. Let's just make her normal. Hi. Starfleet has been exploring the galaxy since the Federation was founded. Races like the Vulcans were travelling through the stars hundreds of years before that. Yes, they were. However, there's still much we don't know. Did you know that 47 new inhabited planets have been discovered in the past year alone? I didn't know that, but thanks for letting me know. Next time I do a trivia quiz, I'm with you. As you complete missions for Starfleet, you will find anomalies. We can use these anomalies in our work here at Memory Alpha. Take detailed scans of any anomalies that you encounter. The data you gather is too dense, blah, 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 blah. So you will need to bring the files back here for analysis. Okay, so tell me about the different types. Energy, physical, technological, blah blah blah. If you know the category, you can know how it can be used. Okay, how do I use it? Well, you bring it back here, you access one of our terminals, then you can use the data and research to upgrade items. Okay, so here's the purpose of it. You can upgrade my stuff. I can improve my weapons, my shields, my kits, my bridge consoles. We work on almost anything here. And if you do enough R&D, you can master all 3 fields of study. Oh, it looks like I have to choose a kind of specialty. What do I do now? Go out there, collect data. Good luck, Lieutenant. And look, I have a delivery for you. It's a pizza. A science pizza. I see you've met Egg. Fascinating fellow, isn't he? Yep, it was. These samples will need to go through standard quarantine procedures before we can work through them. Hang on, I've been carrying these. If they were dangerous, someone should have let me know. Deposit them into the stasis station just south of here. Okay, just south of here. So that's going to be that way. No. Really? South? Would you, if you were standing that close to something, would you say, look, it is south, or would you just kind of point with your hand and go, look, it's that thing right there? I am depositing. Scientific mandate is complete. Hooray! Now what? Do I talk to her again? Hi, I did your thing. Thank you for delivering egg samples. I make sure they get to the XEO biology team right away. Skill points, expertise. Hurrah! And she's going to give me a tutorial about research and development. Okay, well I guess that's going to be around here, so let's see if I can do it. Blah 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 blah. Intelligent things and things that are scientifical. And yes, you do this, and you'll get 10 research skills. Oh, and I get to choose a schematic. Okay. Well, I get schematics, so I guess are like things that then you can use to make other things. So let's give it a go. So what do I need to do then? She didn't tell me what to do, did she? Or did I miss it? T'Pren in the general storage area can explain the process of picking up anomalies and using them to upgrade your equipment. Okay. So where is T'Pren? T'Pren? Or do I need to change my primary mission? This annoyingly keeps picking like the missions I don't want to do here. I wish you could like change it just on the side here. Maybe there's a way and I'm missing it. Right, T'Pren, where are you? T'Pren! Was that is that a little yellow circle over there in the corner? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we need to go kind of that way. But there's a wall. Damn you, wall!
Past the green blocks of death, through the endless corridors of space, time, jumping over the little bats of destiny, past the pointless wall in the middle of the room. Hello, people walking from nowhere to nowhere.
Okay, I'm here. Where's T'Pren? Here's T'Pren. Hang on, I just spoke to you in the other room. Are you taking the piss? She's taking the piss. I'm here to pick up anomalies from storage. You should first familiarize yourself with the waveform modulation. When you scan an anomaly, you'll have an opportunity to match its waveform. Yeah, I've done it. I've done loads of this. I should be giving you the tutorial. You see what I'm saying? Okay, practice the waveform modulation on something that works. Anything here glowing? Something glow. You're glowing. Right. Scan the anomalous reading. Go, 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 go. Yeah, come on. I need to do it twice. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go. Make it smaller. Make it bigger. That's what she said. Speak to T'Pren again. Who's this big giant thing? How can his uniform not be see-through, and yet he is see-through? And wasn't he in the Watchmen? Except, I guess he wasn't wearing the clothes then. So quite frankly, I'm grateful for the non-see-through uniform, so huzzah. Hey T'Pren, I'm back after doing that thing that I could already do. Normally, when you match the waveform, you'll gain data, and as a result, you will gain more valuable components. Anomalies have been categorized. Do not need to match your scan, blah, blah, blah. Scan the anomalies throughout the room, and you'll be able to take them for your use. Okay. I scan you. I got a mineral. And I got a artifact. And I got energy. And what's this? Looks like a surfboard with first aid on it. It's a practice schematic. Okay. Mission on the right now says build upgraded power cell using the general R&D station, which is back where I was before. Wow, it's a good job I like walking from room to room. Otherwise, this would just be a pointless trek without even the stars. Although, do you love the big floating orb in the middle of that as much as I do? I need to get one for my lounge and my bedroom and my face. Okay, use the R&D, general R&D station. That seems to be what I've just done. So, oh no, I thought it was glowing, but apparently it's not. It lied to me. It's this one. This one's glowing, and look, it comes with its very own tiger. Fabricate something. An upgraded power cell, which requires one scanned artifact, one scanned energy, one scanned mineral, one practice schematic, which is exactly what I've got. That's crazy. How did they know? And then I guess I click fabricate. Are you sure I want to buy it? I would love to buy it. And now the tutorial is complete. Apparently I now know everything I will ever need to know about this. Well, I'm glad they explained that to me, otherwise I would still be at a complete loss as to how this works. But look, it's a superhero. Two of them talking about super things. Is he human? Starfleet Elite Tactical, the Undying Sin. Vice Admiral Sylvie Riel Novafire in her little catsuit. And now I get to return to Pren with the thing I had before. Let's run. I wonder if when you're like level 307 whether you can just like press a button and warp around the place. Hang on, I thought Pren was over this way, and now I can't see her on the map. I'm lost. Where's Pren? Was she not in here? Oh, there you go. There she is. There she is. Hello. Hi, Pren. Remember me? I see that you have constructed something from the... That was sarcastic. I like it. Doubtless someone in the facility will find a use for it. Please take one of these items that may be useful for your future work. Skill points, expertise, general research skills. Right. I would like some kit. I would like a better kit, I think. Are they all worth the same value? 100, 100, 100. Okay, so I would like a better kit, please. Thank you. So I've received 10 skill points, 45 expertise, and some stuff. And I can talk to her again. Hi! Welcome back to the thing that you wanted to talk to me about. Thing. Okay, so apparently I now know everything about making things? Maybe? Maybe if I go back to that other room and just start clicking on stuff, then maybe stuff will happen. See you. Whoa! Something made a big bleep. Maybe, or maybe I'm reading too much into this. Okay, let's try this machine thing here again. What does this do? 5.6 phaser damage. That sounds pretty cool. Plus 7.5 phaser damage. That sounds even cooler. Oh, that needs a console schematic. Okay. Directed energy distribution. What does that do? Crumbs, there's so many options in this thing. It's crazy. 3.8% beam weapon damage. Well, why would I want that over that? Oh, it's phasers and beams. Okay, so what am I firing? Phaser beams. Which one is that? Oh, I'm confused. I am confused. Warhead yield. What does that do? 5% torpedo damage. Okay, and then it all gets really expensive. Okay, I'm going to make myself this 7.5% plus 7.5 phaser percent tactical one, because I've got a space in my tactical consoles. Oh, but I need a console schematic. Okay, so let's make a console schematic. Fine. Fabricate a console schematic. I knew I was going to make the wrong thing here. And that's pushed up my general skill 70. And now I'm going to make a console. Nope. Oh, I'm confused. It was this one. Phaser relay plus 7.5 phase damage. Okay? Fabricate, which should hopefully give me something useful that I can put into my ship. If I've understood this right. If I've understood this right, then I've actually done something useful, which would be quite cool. Tactical. There we go. Tactical phaser relay plus 7.5 damage. We should be able to stick it into the second slot there and shout huzzah. Yeah, if I wanted to do that, I won't be able to trade it. Okay. Yeah! There we go. We made something and we added it to our ship. That's pretty cool. And I could then make the second phaser beam array as well. And nothing else yet, because this all needs like 180 to get to the kit stuff, so that's still some while off. Okay, let's make the other... Let's fabricate another beam array to stick on my rear end. Is that? Yeah, and I'll put that in the aft weapons, the arse weapons, and yes, I can't trade it. Cool. We are powering ourselves up here. We're going to be the most super duper tiny ship in the galaxy. Cool. Well, we shall continue researching and getting anomalies, and we shall return to do some more crafting in the future. But for now, to the ship, Captain. Okay, well, while we're travelling, we did spot a lot of additional missions available from hailing Starfleet before, and as I'm some way off, let's have a little hail of Starfleet and see what we've got. There's all this episode stuff, but there was stuff about today's events. 12 PM, the path to 2409. What is that then? Blah blah blah. The path to 2409 is in progress. Oh, that's English. That's UK time, 12 PM to 1 PM. So it's now 12:30. Visit the historians at Starfleet Academy or Klingon Academy to learn more about the history of Star Trek Online. Complete your daily lore missions while this event is active, and you'll earn an extra data chip. What's a data chip? Well, I can probably do that. Okay, so let's head back to Space Dock. Which will probably speed up my trip anyway. So let's transwarp to the Earth Space Dock. Go! So maybe there is something over here. And look, I jump a bush with a single valve abound. And a building. No, okay, not the building, but stuff. We did have that library thing before. What is this? Hello, Lieutenant Furry. He wants to tell me about duty officers. I don't want to learn about duty officers. I want to find out lore. Hello, Commander Viagra. Those who repeat history are doomed to repeat it. History 101, Alpha Quadrant. As part of the Starfleet, are you a man or a woman? Woman, I think. As part of the Starfleet Continuing Studies program, officers can retrieve historical data chips from terminals at Starfleet Academy. The current subject is recent historical events. Study these data chips to prepare for the exam. Visit the historical database at Starfleet Academy to collect a historical data chip. You may collect a historical data chip once per day. If you use the data chip, it is consumed. Unused ones can be sold or exchanged or stuffed. Okay? Sure, let's do them both. A Starfleet officer must understand the past. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, dilithium ore! Visit the Starfleet Academy to test your knowledge. Okay, cool. So we've got a couple of little research-based missions. What's this then? Let's change my... Oh, something's ready to turn in already. How do I turn that in? Do I turn it back into her? Or is it at the computer? Hello, computer. Historical database dispensed. Thank you for using it. I can collect it. Blah, blah, blah. Data chip, expertise. And I've done it. Whatever I did. If only I knew what the data chip did, that would have been cool. Oh, okay, now I get to test my knowledge. Answer correctly a lore question. Oh, this might be hard. Okay. Oh, God. The path to 2409, Chapter 3, Volume 2. Which family rejected Talaluras or the organization of the Romulan Senate? I don't know. Well, isn't the House of Moog a Klingon one? Or do I need to use the lore things to find out the answer to that? But I've picked up... Hang on. I got the path to 2409... Volume 22, Chapter 5, and Volume 26, Chapter 6. So maybe I have to have... Maybe I have to have certain ones to answer certain ones. If that makes sense. No, it's all the same question. Well, that's not helpful, is it? Unless I just guess. I don't think it's the kind of House of Moog. If it's going to be Telalora's recognition, it's going to be of the Romulan cell. It's going to be something that sounds Romulan, and I think Tellus sounds more Romulan than the other, so Tellus. Ha ha! Got it right, yeah! Who got it right? That's me, Mr. I got it right. Hello, Commander. Congratulations, you have the makings of a fine historian who guesses stuff. Lucky. Remember, you can repeat this challenge every day and get a new data chip. Dilithium ore! Whoop, 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 whoop. Do I have any more questions? No. Are you free later for my friend? And, whoa, you've got muscles and some sort of pullover. Okay, so earlier I was looking in the dilithium ore stuff. There was an assets thing. Dilithium ore. So I've got 408 dilithium ore, which I then need to refine to trade for high quality equipment. So I'm going to refine my dilithium. Hooray! So now, in theory, I guess I can click on the store. Ship and space items. I would love a console. Okay, so now I've got 400. I can actually start buying this kind of other stuff here as well. I think that was similar to what actually, that's slightly more powerful than what I just bought. Oh dear. But okay, cool. So we're well on the way with our different currencies now as well. We've started collecting dilithium as well as energy bits and bobs and all the other stuff. And we've completed a daily mission. We are rocking it today. So let's beam back up to the ship and look slightly smug. I would like to go to the Sirius sector block.
Yes, thank you for beaming me up, Captain.
And with our understanding of the currency systems, collecting a bit of dilithium, a bit of a daily mission going on, I think we are in a far more powerful position than we were before. And we're going to get back on with our mission of Kuvar Mech. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.